If you're over 50, do you just accept leg cramps, numb feet, or a feeling of weakness as a normal part of getting older? Maybe you've been shocked awake by a sudden seizing pain in your calf. Or maybe you feel a little unsteady on the stairs, a slight wobble that makes you worry about your independence. It is a quiet fear a lot of us face, the feeling that your own body is slowly letting you down. But what if I told you that these problems aren't a life sentence? What if the constant aches, the tingling pins and needles, and the weakness that can make a simple walk feel like a marathon aren't inevitable? We're about to pull back the curtain on the key vitamins that directly fight these exact issues, helping you bring strength, stability, and comfort back to your legs and feet. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming your quality of life. First, let's talk about the delicate wiring in your legs and feet, your nerves. When that wiring gets frayed, you get symptoms like burning, tingling, and numbness, a condition many know as peripheral neuropathy. And one of the biggest reasons this happens, especially after 50, is a shortage of B vitamins. Think of vitamin B12 as the protective coating around an electrical wire. That coating, called the myelin sheath, makes sure nerve signals travel fast and clear from your brain to your feet. When you're low on B12, that coating starts to wear thin. The signals get jumbled, short-circuit, or just don't get through. The result? Numbness, pins and needles, balance problems, and even sharp shooting pains. And here's the catch. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, making it harder to absorb B12 from food. This means many people over 50 become deficient without even knowing it, blaming the symptoms on just old age. But B12 isn't a solo act. Its partners, vitamin B1, thiamine, and vitamin B6, are just as crucial. B1 is the fuel for energy metabolism in your nerves and muscles, and if you don't have enough, it can lead directly to aching, fatigue, and cramping in your lower legs. B6 helps keep the nerve endings themselves healthy. Together, the B-complex vitamins are like a full-service support crew for your nervous system, making sure the lines of communication to your legs and feet stay wide open. You can find B vitamins in foods like lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy. For those on a plant-based diet or with absorption issues, fortified cereals and a good B-complex supplement can be a total game changer. Okay, we've covered the nerves. Now, let us talk about the highways that deliver oxygen and nutrients to every muscle and tissue in your legs, your blood vessels. Poor circulation is a huge problem for many of us over 50, leading to cold feet, swelling, fatigue, and pain, especially when you walk. This is where vitamin E steps in. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps support healthy blood flow. It works by protecting the delicate lining of your blood vessels from damage and helps prevent platelets in the blood from becoming too sticky, which can slow things down. If your legs feel heavy, cold, or just plain tired, it's often a sign your muscles aren't getting the oxygen-rich blood they need. Getting enough vitamin E can mean walking longer without that dragging feeling. Fantastic sources of vitamin E include sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados. Working right alongside vitamin E is the powerhouse, vitamin C. We usually think of vitamin C for colds, but it's absolutely essential for the structure of your entire circulatory system. Your body needs vitamin C to produce collagen, the protein that's like the glue holding your blood vessels, tendons, and ligaments together. Strong, flexible blood vessels are better at managing blood flow, which in turn helps reduce swelling and discomfort. On top of that, healthy collagen is vital for the tendons and ligaments that support your ankles and feet, giving you better overall stability. You can easily get more vitamin C from foods like bell peppers, broccoli, strawberries, and of course, citrus fruits. As we get older, the fear of a fall becomes very real, and the result of a fall, a fracture, can be devastating to our independence. The foundation for preventing this is keeping our bones strong and our muscles stable, a job handled by the dynamic duo, vitamin D and calcium. Calcium is the main building block for our bones, and our bodies need more of it after age 50 to stop bone loss or osteoporosis. Women over 50 and men over 70 are especially at risk. But here is the thing. Your body can't do much with that calcium without its essential partner, vitamin D. Think of it like this. Calcium is the pile of bricks, and vitamin D is the construction worker who builds the wall. You can have all the bricks in the world, but without the worker, nothing gets built. Vitamin D is what allows your body to absorb calcium from your gut and direct it into your bones where it belongs. But vitamin D's job isn't done yet. It turns out it's also a superstar for your muscles, especially for the fast twitch muscle fibers in your legs. These are the fibers that fire up for quick reactions like when you catch yourself from tripping. A lack of vitamin D can lead to muscle weakness, aches, and a much higher risk of falls. So if you feel unsteady or notice your legs getting tired easily, it might actually be a sign of low vitamin D. The best source of vitamin D is a little bit of sunshine. But as we age, our skin gets less efficient at making it. That's why adding vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, salmon is great, fortified milk, and egg yolks is so important. All right, before we get to the one nutrient that is famous for crushing leg cramps, I'd love to know which of these issues are you dealing with the most. Is it the tingling and numbness, weakness when you walk, or those awful nighttime cramps? Let me know down in the comments. Sharing your experience helps everyone in this community feel less alone, and it helps me make more videos that speak directly to what you need. There's almost nothing worse than being jolted awake by a sudden, brutal leg cramp. For so many people, it's a nightly ritual. And while things like dehydration can play a part, a very common and often missed cause is a deficiency in one key mineral, magnesium. Here's a simple way to think about it. Calcium helps your muscles contract, and magnesium helps them relax. It's a delicate balancing act. When you're low on magnesium, that balance gets thrown completely off. Your muscle fibers can get stuck in on mode, leading to spasms, twitching, and those incredibly painful cramps. And science backs this up. A magnesium shortfall is one of the biggest culprits behind nighttime leg cramps in older adults. People low in magnesium often report more than just cramps. They feel a general muscle fatigue and weakness. Their legs feel heavy and sluggish. The good news is that restoring your magnesium levels can work remarkably fast, often cutting down the frequency and intensity of cramps and bringing a sense of ease back to your movements. To get more magnesium, focus on foods like leafy greens, spinach is a champ, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, avocados, and even a little dark chocolate. For those who can't get enough from diet alone, certain magnesium supplements can be very effective. Just imagine sleeping through the entire night without that dreaded painful clench in your calf. That's the difference proper magnesium can make. For our last one, I have a bonus nutrient for you. It's not technically a vitamin, but I simply can't leave it out. If your leg and foot problems also come with pain, stiffness, and swelling, then chronic inflammation could be a huge piece of the puzzle. And omega-3 South are nature's most powerful anti-inflammatories. These healthy fats, which you can find in fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, as well as in walnuts and flax seeds, work to calm inflammation all over your body. This can directly mean less pain in your joints and muscles. Plus, by supporting your heart health, omega-3 South also help improve overall circulation, making sure your leg muscles get the oxygen they need. For anyone fighting those persistent aches and pains that make it hard to move, adding omega-3 South can bring some serious relief and support all the other nutrients we've talked about today. So the weakness, tingling, and cramps you might be feeling are not necessarily a life sentence. By focusing on these key nutrients, you can take powerful, proactive steps to fight back. Let's do a quick recap. We have the B-complex vitamins to protect your nerves and stop the numbness. We have vitamins E and C to support your circulation and strengthen blood vessels. We have vitamin D and calcium as the foundation for strong bones and steady muscles. And we have magnesium, the essential mineral for relaxing your muscles and crushing those cramps. This knowledge is your new superpower. It's the understanding that you can actively nourish your body to support your mobility, hold on to your independence, and keep living a full, active life. Aging is a fact of life, but decline is a choice. You have the power to choose strength. Now, this is really important. Please talk with your doctor or healthcare professional before you start any new supplement routine. They can run tests to see if you have any specific deficiencies and help you figure out the right, safe amounts for your own body. If you found this video helpful and you want more science-backed tips to feel your best after 50, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really does help the channel grow and make sure you won't miss our next video. Thanks for watching,